Yeah. Welcome to Atwater and the Bob Schanze Tip-Off. You are watching Sanger and Gregori High School of Modesto here on the NorCal Sports TV network. Brian Fonseca alongside Dion I. It's been a wonderful weekend of basketball. This is the 6 p.m. tip-off. We just watched Central Valley hang on. Actually, Golden Valley hang on against Central Valley. And we're about to set the tip off. Let me get the starters for you. For Sanger, Iniguez, DeLong, Hernandez, Gartner, and Becker. For Gregori, Sandu, Vath, Cortez, Martson, and Powers. Gregori in the black jerseys with the yellow numbers. Nice tip-off, well designed. Hot off the glass. Count it. Mason Martin scores it. Nice design. A tip, almost like a press breaker. Well done. And the senior Martin heads to the line to shoot a free throw. Excuse me, the and one. Rounding out. Gregori 23-6 a year ago. They're currently 1-1. Sanger 19-10 a year ago. They are currently 1-2. Ball's knocked away. Vath comes up with it. Vath has it knocked from behind off his leg. And here come the Apaches. And right now, high energy by both teams. Three is long. Rebound. Stick back. No good. Quickly, and back and forth we go. Vath with the bucket. 4-0, Gregori. I mentioned Gregori from Modesto. Sanger just outside of Fresno, just on the south side, actually the southeast side of Fresno. Powered up and good. Gartner. Quickly the other way for the layup is Martson, and it's 6-2, and these two teams are playing with some pace. Iniguez calls out the plays, the junior. Ball's inside, we have a whistle. Sanger High School, long a football power and tradition. Former Raider coach and quarterback Tom Flores is a graduate of Sanger High. Spin, drive, swarming defense. Three-pointer from the corner is good. Justin Hernandez. And it's 6-5 early. Gregori from the corner. Gregori answers. 9-5. And after we saw a game that was rather low scoring, now these two teams are lighting up the hoops. Turnaround and the post doesn't go. Big rebound as Jason Powers pulls it down. Quickly across the timeline we go. Three from Powers is long. Rebound by Lucas Lucero. Lucero kicked it. I thought Hernandez was going to pull that for sure. Hernandez just hit one from the corner. Spin move. Back out to Lucero. Lucero calls for a screen. Pick and roll. Spin. Nice pass. Got it. The pick and roll. Lucero and DeLong. And then DeLong, the big man, makes the extra pass underneath. Well done. Gartner with the finish. And it's 9-7, and we've played just under 3 minutes. These two teams are lighting up the scoreboard. Gartner. Free throw. Good. And it's 9-8. Full court pressure by Sanger. Chatting with Sanger's coaches before the game. Former Sanger star Mark Alvarado, former player for us. Reed the College at Fresno City College. Spin move. Nice patience by Hernandez. Went a little bit too far. Turnover quickly the other way. Both these teams can run. Tip dunk. Missed. Powers. Gave it a roll. Again, this game is fun and fast. High pick. Hesitation. Three from right in front of us is off the mark. Rebound. Cortez. Cortez across half court. He'll take it the whole way. He's fouled. Jaden Cortez will head to the line. Wow, gives us a chance to take a breath. This game has been fast, furious, up and down. Cortez averaged 6 points a game a year ago. 7 seniors on this Gregori squad. First free throw is off the mark. Substitutions for Sanger. Barragon, Becker check in. I believe that was Valle. Also that checked in number 5. Check that it was 35. Almaraz. Whistle. Cortez will inbound. They call that 4 cross or 4 flat sometimes. Pass goes inside. A little bit of contact, no foul. A little more contact, no foul. And Powers stays with it. Powers it through. 11-8. Powers is listed at 6'6". Might be a little taller than that. Man-to-man by Gregori. Ball inside. Whistle. Player control. Well, the big fella taking the charge. Let's see. There's the score. I wasn't sure if Powers, how hard he was hit or if he sold that. Either way, here's a look. Holds his ground. Maybe. Got to give the big fella credit for trying there. 11-8, Gregori. Sanger, full court pressure in the backcourt. Skip pass over the top. Martin will pull it back, takes a look. Powers comes over to set a screen. Martin had that knocked away. I think it actually went back off his foot. Can't believe that happened. 11-8. Pace is slowed down here. Drive around. Boy, it didn't go down. Barragon looked like he had a bucket. Didn't drop. Quickly the other way. Nice long pass. Vath. Well done, and Sanger will take a timeout. Gregori out in front 13-8. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Atwater High School. NorCal Sports TV, Brian Fonseca alongside Dion Eyes. We're watching Sanger and Gregori go at it. Gregori jumped out to a 13-8 lead. Both these teams playing with pressure, pace. They like to push the ball. A lot of excitement coming from both these teams. As we're now 5 minutes into this contest. Nice steal by Martson. Great anticipation. Whistle in the backcourt. Foul's going to be called against Sanger. Jason Becker. Sanger in the bonus with 5 team fouls, so to the line heads Martson. Martson, the senior, listed at 5'11", averaged 10.2 points per game. A year ago, also 2.1 assists and 2.1 rebounds, as the first one is off the mark. Gregori lost to Bullard by 1 in the season opener and then came back and edged Merced by 1. A 1-1. Sanger 1-2. Sanger with a win in their last timeout. Second free throw rolls around and good. 14-8. Anigas brings it across half court. Back door. Nicely done. Anigas to Barragan. 14-10. Skip pass. 3 short. Rebound to Becker. And here comes Sanger. Quickly. Reed skips it on top. Nice ball reversal by the Apaches. 3 is around and out. Powers goes way up for the rebound. Quick drive. 3 on the other side is long. Rebound to Anigas. Anigas to Barragan. Barragan quickly up to Reed. Reed drives. Kicks it back. Attack and kick. Dribble, penetrate, and kick. That's the 4-out offense that the Apaches are running right now. Quickly the other way. Powers to the corner. He was too open that time, was Martson. Almost took his time a little bit too long. Powers splits the defenders. Whistle. Looks like we're going to have a foul on the Apaches. That will send Powers, to the line to shoot a pair. Jason Powers, 17 points per game. 9.4 rebound average. That was a year ago. Also 2.4 assists. Right now, Gregori scuffling at the free throw line. Gregori brown jerseys, gold trim. Sanger with the old school checker. This almost looks like Wyoming playing Fresno State out here with the colors and the uniform choices. Second free throw is good, 15-10 as Mayor Mahil checks in for Gregori. Ethan Modesto is in for Sanger. Pass. Somehow got that around. Lefty post move doesn't fall. Quickly, Cortez the other way. 3, high arcer. Back iron. Rebound by Gartner. Quickly come the Apaches. Isaiah Garcia has it stolen by Sandu. It's a track meet right now. Sandu, whistle. Count it. Rajan Sandu, Raj they call him. Catches, finishes, shouldn't say catches, he was full speed. And Raj will head to the line. Shooting 1. Sandu averaged 6.2 points last year for Gregori. I mentioned Gregori 23-6 a year ago. Lost in the first round to a very, very talented Lincoln squad out of Stockton. It's fortunate to call a couple of Lincoln's games, and they were indeed very, very talented and fun team to watch. 18-10 now. Cortez with the steal quickly. Garcia misses. Cortez kept it alive. That was Rubio, on the miss. Lucero, floater, got it, tough shot. Lucas Lucero. 18-12 now, 30 seconds to go. Cortez across half court. Rubio drives, he'll pull up. High arcer, no good. Rebound knocked around, grabbed by Gregori. Cortez now, 12 on the clock. Spins between the legs. Crossover, drive, dish. Oh, and swatted. Jake Gardner says, not on my watch. Watch Gardner slide over here. Nice pass by Cortez. And Gardner, the junior, said, get that out of here. 3.8 to go. Cortez, one at the buzzer, won't go. 18-12, Gregori out on top of Sanger. Exciting and fast-paced first quarter. You're watching NorCal Sports TV.
To go to college. We just got whatever job we could to pay the bills. I felt I had no other choice. There was no role models to show me anything else. At San Jose City College, I experienced the transformational power of education. I was empowered when learning about social movements in this country, and I realized that I did have a choice. I decided then to forge my own path and become a role model for my family and for my community. Choose your own path. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
At City College, I have the chance to run for amazing coaches and teammates.
San Jose City College has some of the best athletics facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel both on the track and in the classroom.
SJCC has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
Welcome back to Atwater High School. 18-12, Gregori out in front of Sanger, and that first quarter was played with some pace. I needed a break. Both these teams love to push it. They love to go. They play pressure defense. It's been a fun game to watch. I don't think I mentioned Al Alvarado, the third head coach for Sanger. Nice crowd on hand here. Spin move. Somehow that ball got through. Left. Strong. Gardner almost landed flush on the ball. I don't know if I've ever seen that in a live game. I've seen that with players dunking and running, but that ball nearly came down. Or Gardner nearly came down on the ball as it was on the floor. Skip pass, Cortez, right in front of Coach Alvarado. Three from the corner. Rattles in and out. That's Mahil with the rebound. Sanger now. Garcia. Lucero. Coach Alvarado barking out the instructions to his team. Drive. Tough shot. Cortez, another rebound. Quick push. And the other way they go. This time unable to convert. Mahil with the miss. And here come the Apaches. 18-12. That's where the first quarter ended with that score. Inside it goes. Count it. Gardner able to catch it, maintain his body control, and put it up with the left. And junior Jake Gardner will head to the line. 18-14. We don't have heights for Sanger. I'm going to put Gardner in that 6'5", 6'6" range. Might actually be a little taller once he stands up straight. Jake with the big block. At the end of the first quarter, free throw is good. Nice contingent of Sanger fans have made the trip. Sanger just about an hour and a half away. 3 from the corner, off the front rim, rebound, put back. Powers, Jason Powers. Quickly the other way, Powers another rebound. Powers spin move. Cortez to the corner. Vath catches the side of the backboard, ball's knocked around. Vath able to run it down. Powers drives, scoop shot. Whistle will go, I believe, against Gartner. There's the 3. Nice rebound. Powers able to draw the foul. Call is a block. Wasn't a lot of contact. Coach Alvarado wasn't necessarily pleased with the call. And now there was a technical call, which I didn't see the signal. Referees are conferring. It may have been called against Gartner. Gartner voices displeasure. Now Coach Alvarado, I think, is not happy. Coach Alvarado was originally told to sit down, and I think his question was, what am I being asked to sit down for? Now he's given a technical. So we have a pair of free throws. And we'll try to sort this out. Powers makes 1 of 2. Now Vath will step up. To the free throw line. The way the official and Coach Alvarado were speaking, it looks like they were both against Coach Alvarado. And it'll be side out. 23-15, the officials are conferring. So Coach Alvarado has one tech. Just didn't see enough. That was a little bit confusing there. 23-15. Gregori with the ball. We're also at a tricky angle down on the far corner, so don't quite get a good look, particularly when the officials come over. Cortez driving, backing in, skips it across. Drive, got it. Martson mixed it up. He'd been pulling those, and that time he drove to the hoop. A nice move by Mason Martson. Ball stolen away. Voth. Powers kicks it. Back to Powers. Around and out. Pulled down by Reed. Again, the pace can be frantic with these two. 25-15, Gregori. Down the lane. Contact. Charge. Lucero called with the charge. Let's take a look. We have a great angle. That looked pretty good. Martson drains the 3 on the one end, and now he's kind of grabbing his back. He took a hard fall. Martson when he absorbed the contact, was standing straight up and down. So the further you stand, the further you have to fall. Oftentimes, players are getting more of a stance. Powers airmailed that pass. Good idea. We're going to have a timeout with 4:56 to go. It's Gregori 25, Sanger 15. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. We'll be right back. (25-15) here from Atwater on just a fun day of basketball. Nice pass inside, little jump hook, count it. Jake Gartner able to catch that, spin to his right. 25-17. Sanger in the man-to-man. They will look to trap. Fade away. Tough shot. Rebound. Iniguez quickly across half court. Iniguez now will pull it out. Might give it to Gartner again. Gartner called for the push-off there. I was waiting to hear the explanation. There's a lot of hand fighting going on there between Sandu and Gartner inside. Sanger faithful might be getting a little testy now after the text against the Sanger bench. 25-17. And illegal screen is called. Well, this time against Marsden. Marsden called on the back screen. Three from the top is off. Rebound, Sanger. And they're knocking it around. Gartner came flying through from the rebound. Jake Gartner. And Sanger will sub. For this might be their inbounds team. Some teams will run a set of 5 players in, particularly when they have it out of bounds. And I believe it was Gregori ball, and the teams had set up wrong. And we've seen early in the year, we're seeing some unusual sequences. Nice kick to the corner. Sandu too strong. Rebound. Went to Becker. 25-17 as we near the 3-minute mark in the first half. Crossover, ball's deflected, coming right at us. Reed. Ball swung quickly. Another little jump hook there by Gartner. 25-19. I actually thought maybe Gartner shuffled his feet after the catch and spin. Sanger now cuts it to 6. Again, nice Sanger crowd here. There's a pass. Let's see. Maybe. Looked like those feet might have been moving. Two team fouls on Gregori, 5 by Sanger. And now Powers will head to the line. I would imagine that's a hard item for officials to break. It used to be on the 7th team foul. You shoot the one-on-one. Now when you see 5 after each quarter or during each quarter, Powers is scuffled at the line. First one goes, 26-19. Powers, the senior, 17 points a year ago, 9.4 rebounds. Second one is all net. Listed at 6'6". Sanger now with their 4-out offense. They'll pass, they'll cut, they'll move. Here comes a high ball screen by Gartner. Reed drives. Kicks it for a 3. Too strong. Rebound by Gartner. With Gartner for Sanger and Powers for Gregori, we have 2 6'6", 6'7" players really getting after it. Sanger now will inbound, and again comes the out-of-bounds team. And Eagles will inbound right in front of us. Go inside, spin move. Again, a little bit of contact, no foul. That was Hernandez. Quickly the other way, Martin drives, crossover. Not enough English. That ball nearly sat on the top of the rim. 27-19. Lucero. Rebound. I think we're going to have a foul. Caleb DeLong. Garner shot that kind of flat-footed, it looked like. Old school jumper there. And when I mean old school, I mean set shot 1940s old school. DeLong, the junior. Free throw, front rim, and out. Cortez and Vath. Check back for Gregori. DeLong, another. I'd put DeLong in that 6'5", 6'6" category as well. Spins it. Short. Cortez has it knocked away by Barragan. Hernandez. Inside it goes back and bucket. Well, it didn't connect on the free throws, but next time he touches it, Caleb DeLong with the spin and the score, 27-21. Power step back, 3 off. Rebounded Gartner, knocked away by Sandu. Sandu all over the place. Let's see what we have. We're going to have a call on Raj. There's a pass. Nice pass by Gartner. 5th team foul now for Gregori, and Sanger will head back to the line. Let's see who it will be. Looks like Hernandez. Nope. Check that. Might be Iniguez. So Braden Iniguez, the junior. Braden wearing some bright pink shoes. The lime green Nike swoosh. First free throw is good. 27-22. Marsden checks back in for Landon Schaefer. You guys taking his time, deep breath. Free throw is good, 27-23, 1:25 to go. Dribble handoff. Gregori, Sandu, left wing, too strong. DeLong with the rebound. Sanger now with the chance to cut this lead to 2, possibly 1. Drive, left hand. And we'll have 2 free throws. DeLong, I might pass it into Gartner on the high-low this time. DeLong takes it. Sandu is called for the block. Such a tough call. A charge block call. DeLong spins it short. Chance to cut the lead to 3 as Schaefer checks back in for Sandu. DeLong spins it. This one, same spot, rebound, count it. Well, Gartner, after the miss, able to make 2, and it's 27-25. Sanger now, the Sanger faithful are definitely becoming more vocal. Drive, Euro step. Again, Gartner looked like he had the block. There was some contact against Marston. There's that play by good hands by Gartner. Here's the drive. You tell me. Looked like he was hit from behind. Gartner did catch a lot of the ball, but it definitely looked like Martin was hit maybe right between his shoulder blades. Martin misses the first. And right now the momentum is slowly slid over to the Sanger bench. Martin connects on the second, 28-25. Full court pressure now by Gregori. 3, too strong. That would have tied it up. Quickly across half court. Dangerous pass. Martin able to come down with it. Hesitates. Drives. Blocked by DeLong. The other way. Gardner. Scoop shot. And Gardner will head to the line. Not a lot of contact by Powers. Here we go. Let's take a look. Drive. Nice block by DeLong. Boy, Sanger's so long. Here's the pass to Gartner. Incidental contact. There was some contact. Coach Ruiz not too thrilled about that call either. Coach Ernesto Ruiz had a nice chat with Coach before the game. That was a tough call for the big fella. He's just running back. Powers. Both teams really struggling at the line. Second free throw is good. 28-26. Reed checks back in for Gardner. Coach Alvarado protecting Gardner. 17 to go. 28-26. Gregori. Bath. 6 to go. 4 to go. Vatha, he's going to need to let it fly. Dribbles to his right. Crosses over at the buzzer. No good. Gregori, 28. Sanger now, 26. This should be a exciting second half. Stick around. You're watching NorCal Sports TV.
I grew up where kids weren't expected to go to college. We just got whatever job we could to pay the bills. I felt I had no other choice. There was no role models to show me anything else. At San Jose City College, I experienced the transformational power of education. I was empowered when learning about social movements in this country, and I realized that I did have a choice. I decided then to forge my own path and become a role model for my family and for my community. Choose your own path. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
At City College, I have the chance to run for amazing coaches and teammates.
San Jose City College has some of the best athletics facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel both on the track and in the classroom.
SJCC has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
There's more than one path to a successful future.
And they're all in one spot at San Jose City College.
Pick yours to get your degree and transfer in just 2 years.
I've got my spot, and now I'm getting jaggy with it.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees. A lot of ways.
And San Jose City College can help you find them.
Get on your path. Unleash your brilliance and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
I grew up where kids weren't expected to go to college. We just got whatever job we could to pay the bills. I felt I had no other choice. There was no role models to show me anything else. At San Jose City College, I experienced the transformational power of education. I was empowered when learning about social movements in this country, and I realized that I did have a choice. I decided then to forge my own path and become a role model for my family and for my community. Choose your own path. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
At City College, I have the chance to run for amazing coaches and teammates.
San Jose City College has some of the best athletics facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel both on the track and in the classroom.
SJCC has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
Second half, Gregori and Sanger. Gregori out on top, 28-26. Gregori led 18-12 after one. Jake Gartner leading all scores with 15. Gartner pulls down the rebound right on cue. For Gregori, Jason Powers and Mason Marsden with 8 apiece. Gregori led early. Sanger's chipped away and able to claw back in this one. Both teams have struggled from the free throw line. Frantic pace early. Fourth game of the season for Sanger. Third game for Gregori. Both teams like to play with tempo. Really like to push it. They like to pressure. Entertaining game to watch. Power steps out. That's a tough shot right there just inside the three-point line. Quickly the other way. Lucero lays it up, and we are tied. Marston along the baseline, double teamed. Right, Lucero ends up with a loose ball. He'll head the other way. Kicks it to the corner. Gartner thought about it. He drives. He could have probably kept going there. Spin move, knocked away. Nice defense by Cortez. Cortez quickly the other way. Back to Cortez. Head fake, lift fake, tough shot. Just wouldn't fall. Right now, things are going Sanger's way as we are tied at 28. Coach Alvarado was given 2 technicals, so he has been removed from the game. And Hernandez opened the game with a 3. It's one now, puts his team up 31-28. There's a look at nice pass by Gartner. Just so impressed with Gartner, the junior. As Powers now will head to the line. I mentioned Powers with 8 points in the first half. Catches, spins, high arcer, good. 31-29. Gartner actually will sit down momentarily. Tyler Reed checks back in. Powers rattles it home, 31-30. Gregorian man-to-man. Sanger the second half of the second quarter, and now here in the third quarter just seem to have found a nice little rhythm. Thought Hernandez could have pulled that as well. Hernandez, I'll give him credit, very patient. Takes good shots. Ball's loose. Cortez hustles. Ball is knocked away. And it will stay here. Cortez will inbound again, that 4 flat or along the baseline over the top. Nice catch by Powers. Spins. Got it. Powers was able to kind of steal that away. DeLong, that's such a funky angle for a basketball player to have your back to the ball. The hoop's right there. Nice design, and Powers able to catch it. Score 32-31. Gregori back on top. Hernandez drives, loses control. Lucero with the old knee dribble. Drives, gets it baseline. Inside it goes. Nice pass. Big to big. DeLong to Gartner. Gartner now with 17. Other way. Finger roll doesn't go. 33-32. Three. Too strong. That looked dead on. Hernandez put it up hard with the left. Great move. Just wasn't able to finish. On the other end. Back to Powers. He'll go to the line. Really an interesting flurry. There was some very good basketball. Not very good finishes, but really some nice plays. That was an excellent pass from DeLong to Gartner. The Sanger team may be maturing before our eyes. Senior Justin Hernandez, really give him credit for his patience and waiting for good opportunities for his team. As Albert Alvarez checks back in along with Gartner. 33-all. 4:28 to go in quarter number 3. Brian, Coach Fonseca, it's a pleasure to be with you here on the NorCal Sports TV Network. Powers now heating up. 34-33. Powers with 10 unofficially. Ball knocked from behind by Martin. Whistle. We're going to have a jump ball. Foul is called. Foul against Parks, I believe. DeLong checks back in. So DeLong, Hernandez, Gartner, Iniguez, and Lucero for the Apaches. Voth, Cortez, Schaefer, Powers, and Sandu for Gregori. 3, Voth, short. DeLong pulls it down. Quickly up the sideline. Layup. Foul. To the line go the Apaches. Lucas Lucero. Lucero drove the baseline. I just sneaked one through. A lot of big bodies in around the paint. Both teams. Coach Ruiz giving his big guy a little bit of a rest right now. Jason Powers. Lucero spins. And we're tied at 34. Sanger likes to run players in and out, keep them fresh. Second free throw is good. Lucas Lucero, the senior, with a couple of money free throws. 35-34. Voth skips it across. Little miscommunication. Cortez was setting a flare screen for Martin. They've had some success with that in the first half. A flare is essentially a side screen. It's a back screen, and your teammate just kind of slips behind. And it looked like there was a little miscommunication on who was going to step back and catch the ball. To the corner, 3, in and out. Lucero nearly rattled one home. Martin now, the sophomore. From the top, drives, stops, kicks it behind. 21 on the shot clock. Cortez kicked it to the corner. Big shot. Raj Sandu, the senior, answers. Sandu averages 6.2 points per game. Big 3, 37-35. Under 3 minutes now in quarter number 3. Iniguez. There's Gartner. Gartner down the lane. Tough shot. Gartner now with 19. And we're tied at 37. Martin drives, kicks it to Cortez. Deep 3. Off the mark. Rebound goes to Rubio. Sandu. Cortez. Cortez drives in middle, kicks it far side to Rubio. Off the mark. Rebound knocked around. Iniguez. Cross half court. Again, a 4-out offense. Sanger's been using a lot of high pick and rolls. They go right inside. Just as I mentioned, 4 out. They wave Gardner into the post. Nicely done. And Jake Gartner heads to the line. That was the drive. What a shot that was. Tough shot by the junior. There's the post. And nicely done. That is an option of the 4 out. They'll just wave a player in and post him up. Don't see it a whole lot. Gartner now shooting 2. First one. Got it. Jake Gartner. Gartner late in the first half had a big-time block as he flew from the health side and swatted the ball into the stands. 39-37, and Sanger, after being down early, leads by 2. Screen on top, and that's going to go the other way. Sandu can't believe it. Again, right in front of the official, that screen. It is interesting, basketball. I'll say UConn has created a atmosphere where now players are allowed to move a little bit on screens, but you can't pound them. And Sandu definitely nailed him and was called for the offensive foul. 39-37. Reed. Iniguez. Lucero. Inside. Strong move. Does it go? Rebound tip doesn't go. Almaraz had the first try. Quickly. And that hits that hit one of the cables up on top. 39-37. Sanger. The Apaches. Gartner drives. Got it. Jake Gartner feeling it. Coach Ruiz wants a timeout. He'll take it with 1:10 to go. Sanger now up by 4. Here's a look. Jake Gartner, the junior, the big fella, with the finish. 41-37 Sanger. We'll be right back. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. Thank you to our sponsors on the NorCal Sports TV network. There's a look at both teams huddled, the near huddle. Coach Rees somewhere in there with his Gregori squad. And on the far side, Sanger High School huddled up. (41-37). Jake Gartner, the junior, number 24. 19 points unofficially for Gartner. 1:10 to go. Quarter 3. Cortez now posts up. Spin move. Tough shots. Long. Reed with the rebound. Sanger now. A chance to extend the lead. Lucero takes a look. Spins. Reed drives. Almaraz spins, has it knocked away. Amar's able to regain control. Lucero, somehow that ball got through and across. 7 on the shot clock. Iniguez short. Rebound tip, no good. Gartner nearly made another spectacular play. Quickly. Gregori, 15 on the shot clock. Bath. Threw it inside. Might have tried to be a little too fine as it went off the hands of Schaefer. Schaefer was open. Just might have let him too much. Looks like the coaches are calling up. Iniguez. 7 to go. Lucero. Amarath, lefty, got it! Albert Almaraz with the bucket, and Sanger now with momentum on its side, up 43 to 37. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. Hang around. This should be another fantastic finish. To quarter number 4 we go, and right now it's the Apaches of Sanger who just slowly garnered them in, and they have a nice crowd on hand today, a boisterous crowd. See some of the Sanger fans there. Sanger sporting the old school Fresno State jerseys. Floater, oh, it doesn't go. That would have been a big bucket. Lucero had it roll out. With the kind of checkered boards down the side. Fresno State actually playing Cal State Bakersfield tonight in Selland Arena downtown. Fresno State has moved to Save Mart Arena, but they're having a retro game tonight as the Fresno State Bulldogs host the Cal State Bakersfield Roadrunners. But here at Sanger, I mentioned earlier, Sanger looking like Fresno State and Gregori looking like Wyoming in those brown and gold jerseys. Right now, Gregori could use a bucket. Ooh, could have been a moving screen there. Tough three, doesn't go. Iniguez for the rebound. Braden Iniguez, the junior, just steady and force on this team. Drives, tough shot, goes strong. And there to clean it up is DeLong, Caleb DeLong. Sanger now leads by 8. 3, step back, short. Iniguez once again. Iniguez steady to the corner. This would be a big 3. Too strong. Reed had a good look. DeLong with another big rebound, and we're going to have a foul called against Vath. Miles Vath. There's the shot. Just to almost look like a pass. Can we call that a pass? I mean, it sure looked like it. And if that's the case, Iniguez with a huge play. 45-37 right now. Gregori trying to turn this tide. Momentum's all on Sanger's side. We'll be back. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. 45-37. Gregori now. Gregori on an 8-0 run. This game was tied at 37. Ref's going to put the ball down. Justin Hernandez throws it in. 6:45 to go. A lot of basketball. Travel. Amiguez called for sliding that back foot. That's close. Isaiah Berrigan checks back in. Now Martin will bring it up. Martin had 8 points at the half. Sandu, nice play. Well done. Well-designed play. A little curl off a pick from Martin. That was a nice design. 45-39. We have a timeout, Sanger. Gregori, there's a little action, a little rub action. Nicely done. Bucket. 45-39. Sanger in front. You're watching NorCal Sports TV.
Successful future.
And they're all in one spot at San Jose City College.
Pick yours to get your degree and transfer in just 2 years.
I've got my spot, and now I'm getting jaggy with it.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees. A lot of ways.
And San Jose City College can help you find them.
Get on your path. Unleash your brilliance and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
Welcome back to Atwater High School, the host for the Bob Schanze Tip-Off, and we've had a fantastic 2 days of basketball. We still have one more game left after this, but right now Sanger and Gregori involved in what feels like a late season classic here. Oh, what a nice move. Jake Gardner, the teardrop from the big fella, 21. And Gardner just simply having one whale of a game. 20 on the shot clock. Sandu. Bath. Powers. Blocked by DeLong. Powers drives. Skips it. Big three. Got it. Boy, clutch. Mason Martin. The sophomore, Martin is the senior. Pulls his team within 5, 47-42. That was a big shot. Sanger had all the momentum. Now on the other side. Thinks about it. Does it go? Hernandez kind of double clutch there. You know, I always told players, if you don't like it, don't shoot it. But he definitely thought about it. There was the big three by Martin. Martin, ice in his veins. See if Gregori goes to Martin and Powers here a little more down the stretch. 47-42. As we near the 5-minute mark in quarter number 4. There's that same play we just saw. Contact, let's see. Boy, there was a lot of movement in there. There was some screening action. Utah Jazz used to run plays similar like that where Stockton would go screen. Martin was setting a screen. The game has gotten physical. Like I say, this feels like a end of the year contest where teams are battling. Martin stops, pops, off the mark. Missed it to the left. Sanger with the rebound. Gregori now pressing in the backcourt. 47-42. Aaron pass knocked away right to Iniguez. When it's going your way, it's going your way. Stolen by Powers. Nice defensive play by the senior. Tavath. Vath drives. He's got Martin here. Short. 47-42. Gartner takes a look. Barragon. Corner. Venegas, too strong. Rebound, tip. In it goes. Justin Hernandez quickly the other way. Vath, lift fake. Got it. Gregori so good. Off the score, it looked like Sanger had just taken their largest lead, which they had, and quickly it's back down to 5. 3:50 to go. 25 on the shot clock. Stolen. Martson. Ball knocked loose. Powers to Cortez. Cortez between his leg. Drives. Pops it behind Martson. Good look. Off the mark. Fatigue may be stepping in here as this is an early season game. 49-44. Pressure. Hernandez. DeLong. DeLong drives underneath. Bucket. Caleb DeLong. DeLong and Gardner, the Junior Express. 3 on the other end. Back iron. That ball hit the plate in the back of the rim. 51-44. Quickly up. Gardner, will he pull? He does. Got it. 23 now for Gardner, and the Sanger fans are loving it. 54-44. We'll stay here. DeLong drives with the reverse. And then later, Gardner. And that was a 3. Wow. Jake Gardner. Gardner had 15 at the half. Now I have him unofficially with 24. Jake Gardner, a junior. Caleb DeLong, a junior, before the game. Assistant coach Mark Alvarado was chatting up with us about his players were young and maybe they're growing up in front of our eyes, because these two, DeLong and Gardner in particular, playing extremely well, as has guard Braden Iniguez. Iniguez solid at the point position. Gregori now finds himself down 10 with 2:50 to go. Well, Gregori has had close games here out of the chute. They lost to Buller by 1. They defeated Merced by 1. 2:50 to go. Voth will bring it across again. Let's see if they look for quick 3. Cortez was right on, but too much. They actually just gave a timeout. Well, I've never seen that. I believe the officials just gave a timeout to Gregori when Sanger had the ball. Gregori missed. Sanger rebounded. And let's see if they'll catch that. Sometimes this will happen with the neutral. We talked about the scoreboards. Dan and I was telling us a story about his team one time. Actually was ahead and his teammate thought they were behind. Crazy things happen. I don't know if anybody caught that. Now we should mention Sanger is being coached by their assistant coaches as their head coach Al Alvarado received 2 technicals. I think that just may have gotten slipped by Sanger. 54-44. Iniguez across half court, guarded by Martson. Under 2:30 to go. Hernandez hands it off to Iniguez. See if they look to get the ball to Gardner. They do. Gardner quickly on top to Iniguez down the corner. 7 on the shot clock. 5 on the shot clock. 3 on the shot clock. Somebody's got to pull it. 3 does go. Lucero almost got that one to drop. Quickly. The other way, Powers drives, roll, count it. Jason Powers, don't count out this Gregori squad. They're a veteran team, 23-6 a year ago. Powers now with a chance to cut the lead to 7. Free throw is off the mark. I believe Powers came in too soon. You know, what a creative play, though, there. Down 8, if you make that, chance to cut it to 6. I believe they called him for over. Again, I would have liked to have seen a little more signal. Aniga skips it across. Hernandez. Such patience. Drive all the way to the cup. Lucero puts the Apaches up 10. Quickly the other way. Vath, 3. In and out. Lucero with the rebound. The Apaches now smelling victory. Gartner skips it across. Hernandez so patient. And Sanger will take a timeout. With 1:17 to go, here's that layup. Lucero, 56-46. We'll be right back.
Go to college. We just got whatever job we could to pay the bills. I felt I had no other choice. There was no role models to show me anything else. At San Jose City College, I experienced the transformational power of education. I was empowered when learning about social movements in this country, and I realized that I did have a choice. I decided then to forge my own path and become a role model for my family and for my community. Choose your own path. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
At City College, I have the chance to run for amazing coaches and teammates.
San Jose City College has some of the best athletics facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel both on the track and in the classroom.
SJCC has the perfect.
Look at the winter facilities at San Jose City College. Sanger up 10. Minute 10 to go. Ball in the corner. And I believe Sanger will take another timeout. Let's see, there may have been a foul called. Let's see. There was a foul called against Vath. That is the second team foul, so they still have 3 to give. Sanger inbound now in front of this bench. I always think this is a funny angle because the defense can kind of jam you up. Double team. And a whistle. Foul is called once again by Vath. Miles Vath can't believe it. Now again, with 10 seconds to go, I would really crowd this. There's not a lot of room in front of the bench. Ball is inbounded. DeLong skips it. Nicely done. Little keep away. 50 seconds. Skip inside. Nearly stolen. Kick to the corner. What patience by the Apaches. Skip pass. Dangerous skip pass and a foul. That'll be number 4. Justin Hernandez, I just can't get over his patience. I love it. I'm amazed by it. As a coach who used to preach patience and good shot selection, now the ball is tipped away. Here comes Gregori, and it's stolen back by Lucero. Lucero now in the backcourt, being chased down by 4. Gregori player, skip to the corner, and we're going to have free throws. And Sanger High School looks like they are going to survive. Gregori simply struggled offensively in the second half. Gregori led at halftime, 28-26. Now Sanger, Braden Anigas to the foul line. He'll shoot 2. Mentioned how the rules have changed. All free throws now are 2. There's no longer any 1-and-1. First free throw. by the junior. Off to the right. 26.9. With the 3-point line, things can get crazy. Is there enough time for Gregori? With the miss, perhaps. Doors open. Bath quickly across. He's going to pull up. Got it. Cuts the lead to 7. 20 seconds to go. Skips it over and across. Sanger now will survive. Finally a foul with 9.2 to go. Boy, nice job of breaking the press. Again, good patience. Here's the pull-up by Bath, able to hit the big three. And Sanger just with precision, able to break the pass. Niguez, Lucero, Hernandez. Free throw is a bit strong. Good look at Caleb DeLong. He's been impressive. Jake Gartner, again, we have unofficially with 24. Second free throw rounding out. The Apaches doing everything but cashing the free throws here. Bath, step back, and it'll roll out. And the Sanger Apaches with the come-from-behind victory. Sanger, 56, Gregori, 49. Both these teams figure to have positive seasons. Jake Gardner, the junior, 24 points as Sanger comes from behind for the win. Once again, thanks for tuning in to NorCal Sports TV. Sanger with the 56-49 win over Gregori. This is Brian Fonseca saying good night, everybody, and good sport. We'll see you next time on the NorCal Sports TV Network.